Hello, dear friends. I decided to make this video to help those who have an irresistible craving for sweets. In other words, sweet eaters who cannot manage themselves. I've been asked similar questions more than once in the comments. I didn't really know what to answer or advise, but recently I read an article, the results of which I will share with you now. The article was published in the journal Nutrients. A group of scientists from New Zealand conducted a rather interesting experiment. They took 56 people and began to feed them chocolate. One serving was supposed to be pieces of 14 to 18 grams. These groups were divided into two equal parts. The first group was given Gymnema sylvestre extract. Gymnema sylvestre is a plant prevalent in India, Asia, and Australia. It has long been used in Ayurvedic medicine for many indications, including diabetes, reducing inflammation processes, reducing oral caries processes, and so on. But that's not what we're talking about now. So, the first group of subjects got 5 milligrams each of a tablet that contained gymnemic acids, the main active ingredient of Gymnema sylvestre. The second group was given a placebo. How did all this happen? First, people consumed a piece of chocolate. Then, they were asked to rate how good it tasted and how much they wanted to eat more chocolate. Then they were given, respectively, either 5 milligrams of gymnemic acids as a soluble tablet or a placebo. After 2 minutes, they were asked to eat the chocolate again. The group that was given gymnemic acids noted that the chocolate did not taste as good as they liked. As a result, their consumption of it was reduced by 30% compared to the control group. That is a statistically quite significant result. Why did this happen? It turns out that, first, gymnemic acids block the taste buds that are responsible for the perception of sweetness. Second, they reduce the activity of the area of the brain that is responsible for the pleasure of sweetness. Most notably, the effect of gymnemic acids was most pronounced in people who considered themselves to have a sweet tooth. Thus, a solution is hatched. Before every meal that could potentially contain some sweets, people who are prone to abusing sweets can take Gymnema sylvestre extract. 100 milligrams 10 to 15 minutes before a meal is usually advised. It can significantly reduce the desire to eat something sweet, because if there's no flavor and you're chewing cardboard, what's the point of eating it in the first place? But by the way, Gymnema only affects the taste buds for sweetness. It doesn't affect other taste buds. So if the food is not sweet, its flavor will not change, and everything will be okay. Fortunately, we have a plethora of affordable supplements that contain extracts of Gymnema sylvestre leaves. The only catch is that they all contain around 400 to 500 milligrams per serving of this extract powder. We should achieve at least 100 milligrams every 3 to 4 times daily. I found the only acceptable option is a solution of Gymnema sylvestre leaf powder, 1 milliliter of which has 600 milligrams. So, to get 100 milligrams, we'd have to take 1/5 of a milliliter. And knowing that in 1 milliliter it is somewhere around 28 drops, 28 divided by 5, you can round it off, 30 divided by 5, it will be 6 milligrams, 6 drops of this solution. That is, 6 drops in half a glass of water 10 to 15 minutes before a meal, and then you can safely start eating. The desire for sweets will fall off. There are practically no contraindications about Gymnema sylvestre. The only thing to be careful of is those people who take sugar-reducing drugs, as it can cause a drop in blood glucose levels, and all this can lead to unpleasant consequences. In any case, before taking such drastic actions, especially if you have any doubts about blood sugar fluctuations, you should consult your doctor. And so, basically, in general, Gymnema leaves have been used for hundreds of years and are practically safe. That's all for today. Thank you very much for listening to the end. Goodbye, and don't eat too many sweets. Always for you, Dr. PopMed.